What's the craziest thing your high school tried to cover up? Some people live for chaos. I live to keep it out. My job, keep things routine, predictable. So when I found a package inside my locked locker, key still in my pocket, it didn't just rattle me, it cracked the illusion that everything was under control. This happened when I was working security at a suburban high school. Not the dangerous inner city kind. This was the kind of school that could have been a movie set. Gleaming floors, PTA bake sales, and morning announcements full of cheesy jokes. Kids left their bikes unlocked. Teachers swapped cookie recipes in the lounge. Nothing bad was ever supposed to happen here. But one Thursday morning, something weird happened. I got to school at 6:45 a.m., like always. Hallways empty, lights humming. I did my routine. Unlocked the east wing, checked the cameras, stopped by the staff lounge to grab a stale donut. Everything was normal. Until I went to my locker. There was a package inside. Now my locker is always locked. No one has the key but me. And this wasn't some forgotten lunchbox or lost and found item. It was wrapped in brown paper. No name, no return address. Just one thing written on the front. Do not open, not yet. I thought maybe it was a prank. But who would leave something in my locker? Nobody messes with the security guy. I picked it up. It wasn't light, maybe a few pounds. Solid, no ticking, no smell, just dead weight. My first thought was to report it, but something, curiosity, held me back. I slid it into my bag, locked the locker, and told myself I'd figure it out after first period. By lunch, I couldn't focus. Every hallway looked different. Every kid's laugh sounded off. The cameras? They started glitching, only for a second, a flicker, then back to normal. But it was enough. I went back to my locker. The package was still in my bag. I took it into the janitor's closet, locked the door, and opened it. Inside was a burner phone. One of those cheap prepaids you buy with cash. The kind criminals use in TV shows, and taped to the screen was a note. Wait for the call. Say nothing. My stomach dropped. What was this? I waited. Minutes ticked by. Then, the phone rang. I didn't recognize the number. I answered anyway. A voice, distorted, male, spoke. Locker 143. Check it now, and remember, you're already involved. Click. I ran. Locker 143 was in the junior wing. I knew the kid who used it. Derek, quiet, top grades, never caused trouble. I got there in under a minute. It was unlocked. Inside was a USB drive, nothing else. I grabbed it and left before anyone saw me. Back in the closet, I plugged the USB into an old Chromebook. One folder. Password protected. Name, rewind. Guess what the password was? Donut open. I typed it in. Hit enter, a single video file. It was security footage. From our school. But not just any footage. This was from last week. It showed the principal's office. The principal, Mr. Halverson, was arguing with someone. I squinted. It was Derek. No audio, but Derek was clearly angry, gesturing wildly. Halverson stood, yelled something, then shoved him. Then Derek fell, hit his head on the desk corner, didn't get up. The video ended. My blood went cold. I checked the timestamp. Tuesday, 4:23 p.m. after school. No students around. Cameras supposedly off. But someone had this footage. Someone wanted me to see it. I yanked the USB and locked it away. The next day, Derek was marked absent. No announcement. No explanation. When I asked, the front office told me he transferred. Overnight, no forwarding info. I knew they were covering it up. Later that afternoon, I got another call on the burner phone. Deliver the footage to the media, or you're next. That was it. No name, no goodbye. I was terrified, but I couldn't ignore it. I made an anonymous drop. Sent the footage to a local journalist known for digging deep. By Monday, it was all over the news. Principal Halverson resigned the next day. The district called it a health-related early retirement. Derek? He turned up a week later. Alive, thankfully, but shaken. He wasn't allowed to talk. I later found out his parents had signed an NDA. To this day, I don't know who recorded that footage, or who put the package in my locker. But sometimes, when I walk by locker 143, I swear I hear that phone ring.